So recently, Erie Metal Roofs has been having ads on the TV that are touting that they will do installations for $1. Okay? And following is going to be a clip under the fair use doctrine. It's just 27-second clip from one of those ads where they are touting the free installation. And you may ask yourself, well, why does that concern me? Well, back in 2019, I had estimates to have a roof done. And one of the estimates I got was from Erie Metal Roofs. And you boys and girls are going to SHIT a brick when you see the estimate that I got to do my roof. So again, following is going to be a 27-second clip from part of that TV commercial under the fair use doctrine showing that they are touting free installation.
A roof that looks like this to a roof that looks like this. Remember, we install during winter months, so call right now. It's our 99-cent installation sale. $1 never bought so much. Get the Erie Metal Roofing System installed for just 99 cents. Great financing, too. It makes it even more affordable with 12 months, same as cash. Plus, call during this program for a bonus. Receive a $100 gift card with your metal roofing.
So what I did, guys, before I had anybody come out to do an estimate, I took pictures of my house and the various sections of the roof. I went up on the roof, got dimensions, rounded them off to the nearest feet, and then went into Photoshop and put all those dimensions in so that when any of the contractors would come out to give me an estimate, all I did was hand them that piece of paper, those several pieces of paper that had the different sections on it. And because I didn't want them up on my roof, because it was in February and March of 2019 that I was getting the estimates, and I did not want them on the roof. It was an older roof, didn't want them on it. And they all liked that idea. But in any event, so here's what you see. I got 27.52 squares. If we just look at the dimensions that you're seeing here, obviously they're going to need more. So when you see the estimate by Erie Metal Roofs, we can base it on a roof of this size. And it was a simple roof, okay? It's a ranch style house. Everything was on one level, all straight across, other than the back side of the roof was down just a little bit from the back side. Hard to explain, but it basically is all on one, just a straight across, basically. Nothing fancy. It had a cricket by the where the fireplace thing was, and that was it. So run-of-the-mill roof. Very simple. Nothing complicated. So let's delve into that estimate. So what I'm going to do next is get the thickness of the stock they're using to create this shingle. I'm going to use these special tube mics. As you can see, the anvil has a round ball, which allows it to get into small areas, and as the name implies, round stock. But for this instance, since this is flat stock, I need to get back into a small area on one of the top side of the lip that it creates when you hinge it into the next shingle. So these will work beautiful for that. Here you see that lip I'm talking about that I'm going to use the tube mics on to get the thickness. And if we look down here a little further, there's a spot right there that is perfectly clean, both underneath and on top. So that allows me to get a good thickness of this material. I am getting 17.5 thousandths as the thickness of the stock that they're using for this shingle. So let's look at the profile of this shingle. Now in my last, I had stated previous that this lip that I measured was the top side. I misspoke when I said that it is the bottom side. But so we're going to start at the bottom of the shingle, and we'll work our way up, and we'll see the profile. And then when we get to the top, this is how it clips into the previous shingle. And I'm going to assume that that lip that you see right here, that wide lip at the very top, is where there's any screws or anything that would go into the roof to anchor it down. And that piece that you saw at the bottom, this lip here, is what now will go underneath that part that you see in the center of the screen here. It would get up underneath there. So it's a very nice system. So here you see the top side of the shingle, and it's a very nice nice looking shingle. Comes in different colors. The quality is apparently very nice, heavy duty, and I'm sure the shingle will hold up a long time. But I've got to ask myself, how many roofs does Erie Metal Roofs do at the price point that they want for their shingles? And I've seen their ads on TV many times. That's one of the reasons why I called them to get an estimate, because I really would have liked to have had a metal roof. Here, guys, we're looking at the back side. Now, this was a sample that the gentleman that came out to my home gave me. Now, I had asked him if he had samples. He said he didn't. And I said, well, I really, wanted to get a sample of the material of the section of the roof. He was quite hesitant, and then he relented and ended up giving me this sample that he had with him. Otherwise, he said, I guess I could have went in and requested one from the office, from cutoffs, from where the contractors do their work. But anyway, so this is the piece that he had and that I show you here. So, boys and girls, let us take a look at this estimate. And remember that this, as it shows here, when I received it, is from February 28th, 2019. Again, back when I got, I bet it was like 13 different companies that I got estimates from. And this is for an Erie Metal Roof. And thank you again for your time this afternoon. And it was a pleasure speaking with you about your roofing project. And again, he goes on and states that what he had sent me, because I wanted some information on warranties and this and that. And next, here is the specifications list for the project. And of course, they tell you that they're going to remove everything. They'll furnish and install snow ice guard roofing along, everything that is common with an asphalt roof. They're going to do everything. Ventilate properly the roof. They were going to use heavy drip edging. And I will say that he had samples of all the different interfaces, channels, that go in valleys or wherever. And they all looked just like this shingle. I mean, it was a beautiful system, so I'm not knocking the system. So it was very nice. In any event, so this is just pretty much standard stuff. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the actual estimate. Remembering, guys, that I said that my roof, as measured, rounded off, 27.52 squares. Okay? And obviously that's just at the minimum. But again, you get an idea of the size of my roof. So boys and girls, I highly suggest you sit down, grab yourself your favorite beverage, maybe even a fifth of Jack, before you take a look at what I'm going to show you. And when you see the ad on TV and say that they'll do an installation for 99 cents, well, hell, I guess I'll say I'll do it for free. Basically, again, I don't know how they get many roofs. So here it is. Stone coated metal list price, $59,283. Stone coated metal discount price, $49,293. Yes, boys and girls, 50,000 effing dollars. 50,000. Now, we have fiberglass list price, because I said, well, give me a price on your fiberglass. $35,427. The discounted price, thank God, was only $28,092. Bear in mind that I had a company come out and do my roof for $8,200, okay, using shingles that have to meet the Dade County 130 mile an hour per hour wind speed. And so, again, how are they getting any jobs? The gentleman that was out that did the estimate, he actually told me that they did a roof south of me that had 60 squares. Lord knows what that cost. And the roof that I had, the asphalt roof that I had, was an Owens Corning. Again, has to meet the Dade County 130 mile an hour winds. Okay? And so, even what they call fiberglass, $28,092. I can put a lot of roofs on for that amount of money. I mean, almost 4 roofs that you could replace. Certainly 3 roofs that you could replace. And roofs will last a long time. So, anyways, I just thought I would share this. I don't know. People that I talk to, a lot of them don't even know that their cost is that high. And the guy told me, the estimator, the guy that came out, he said, well, these are considered generational roofs. And that's fine, but I can't have a roof that's a half to a third the value of my house, because to sell a house, you still got to have a roof. And you're not going to add $50,000 of extra value to your home, because without a roof or a proper covering on your home, roof material, you're not going to sell it. So whether I spent $8,200 or $50,000, it's immaterial, because you don't add that kind of value to the home. I could see where it might add a little extra value, but not $50,000 worth. So anyways, guys, thought I would share this